Now that you have a ModMath app on your AT iPad, you'll have the power to type your math work directly on the iPad. No more need for a pen, paper, or any worksheets. So to show you how to use the app, I'd love to use one of my favorite books, Sideways Stories from Wayside School. In this one chapter, Dana gets mosquito bites all over her body, and their imaginative teacher, Mrs. Jules, teaches them math with the use of the mosquito bites. Mrs. Jules continued, "We'll just have to turn your mosquito bites into numbers." "I'm a mess," Dana moaned. Mrs. Jules began to turn the mosquito bites into numbers. "How much is 3 mosquito bites plus 3 mosquito bites?" she asked. Rondi raised her hand. 6 mosquito bites, she answered. "How much is 6 mosquito bites minus 2 mosquito bites?" asked Mrs. Jules. 4 mosquito bites, said DJ. "How much is 5 mosquito bites times 2? Asked Mrs. Jules. 10 mosquito bites, said BB. "Very good," said Mrs. Jules. Let's take those math problems into our ModMath app. Here within the app, we have a 10-key keyboard down at the bottom. We could just move it anywhere. I'd like to keep it over here near my right hand. And we can use the buttons and select anywhere on the graph paper to begin our problems. Let's review the problems in the story. What's 3 mosquito bites plus 3 mosquito bites? Well, that equals 6 mosquito bites. I can click underneath that and do another problem, which was 6 mosquito bites minus 2 mosquito bites, and that equals 4 mosquito bites. Just using the keypad along the bottom of the screen allows me to type wherever I am. There was one more question, which was 5 mosquito bites times 2, and the answer was 10. But there's another way to show multiplication, and that's with the parentheses. So in the darker gray section of the box at the top left, there's a parentheses box. So if we do 5 parentheses, which means times 2 parentheses equals, and if we didn't know the answer, the teacher wanted us to know the answer, we could use the variable a and put that in the spot. So 5 times 2 equals variable a, but let's say it was actually x. If you hold down a, you get a pop-up menu. You can move the number to a different box, or you can also change the value to, in this case, an X. So holding down a button gives you greater options. Let's do another problem. So Dana was still itching even after all these math problems. She had to add up how many total mosquito bites she had. She had 124. Well, there's 30 kids in the class. What if each kid shared those mosquito bites? That would be 124 divided by 30. But there's other ways to write division. You also could use a fraction. So next to the 7 is your fraction button, A over B. If you hold that down, you could do 124 on the top and 30 on the bottom. That's another way to write division. A third way to do division is to use the division sign. That's the sign right above undo in kind of the bottom left-hand corner. So we're going to write the division sign, put 124 on the outside, click back over, and put 30 over there on the outside. But there's not enough space right there to solve that problem. So I'm going to hold down a series of boxes, and I can move those anywhere else on the screen. Let's move it over here where I have space to solve 124 divided by 30. Well, I know 30 goes into 120 4 times. So underneath we do 120, and then you're supposed to subtract. But I need that cool line that signifies subtraction. So next to the equal sign, kind of an aqua blue color, you can click that line and it'll put the line wherever you want. You can move it from there, make it bigger or smaller. I need it to move down, so I need to hold down, move down. I need to move down one more time. Hold down, move down. From here, I can now make a subtraction sign. So 124 minus 120 is 4, and you would continue the math problem from there. So the ModMath is going to allow you to produce all your math work without the use of pen or paper. Then how do you send it to your teacher? It's the same little symbol that's used in lots of apps. It's the box with the arrow coming out over on the left-hand side of the page where you would select and send this to your Google Drive or to whatever sharing mechanism you needed. The other selections in that box are not available in the free version. If you click on it and you get something that says, "Give me your password so I can buy this for you," go ahead and press cancel. We can't connect to the iTunes store because we're not going to pay for that version. All the kids at Wayside School went on amazing adventures together. They earned the power of creativity and knowledge. And remember, you too have the power.